Well, hello and welcome to another video. So in this video, we are going to set up our repository and view model for our MVVM architecture. So in previous videos, we have set up our navigation component through which we set up our navigation between two fragments. Then we have created retrofit classes, and we have this suspend function inside our API interface. So to do this API call, we are going to do that through the repository. So let's create another package for repository. And I'm going to create another package named repository. Sorry, repository. And inside that, I'm going to create another Kotlin file, which will be our result repository. And this class will create a suspend. In this class, we'll create a suspend function because we are already using coroutines to make API calls. So to make an API call, we'll need a suspend function, right? So I'm gonna create a suspend function. And by the way, if you don't know what suspend function is, I've already created a video on that. So I'm just gonna put the link into the description so you can go and watch that video as well. And you can watch maybe there will be some videos in that playlist, so you can watch all the videos in Kotlin coroutine playlist, so you have a better idea of what suspend function is and what coroutines is. So anyway, let's create a suspend function, and I'm gonna name it get result. And it will have two parameters. First will be your name, and second will be your partner's name. So your name, and that will be a type of string, and second parameter will be partner name, and that will be a type of string as well. And this function will access this API variable that we have created in a retrofit instance class. So retrofit instance dot API, and through that, well, it's retrofit instance. Let me just check it once again. Yes, it's retrofit instance. Okay, yeah, so it should not be private because we need to access this variable from outside the class, so it should not be private variable. So please make sure you don't have private variable there. So retrofit instance dot API dot get results, and you can pass your name and partner name here. So that will be it in result repository class. But now we need to access this function through coroutines, and we want to fetch the result and show that to our UI. But we are not gonna just access this function from our UI classes. Instead, we are gonna access this function in our view model class. So let's create a view model, and I'm gonna create that inside this UI package. So let's create another class called result view model. And in this class, this constructor will have a variable of that result repository. And this class will inherit from view model class. Sorry, view model class, yes. Now we can create a function here to get the result, and we'll take the outcome of that function inside a live data variable. So let's create a live data variable first. So I'm just gonna name it result live data, and it will be of type mutable live data of type result response that we have created. Okay, now we can create a function named getResult, and this will have parameters again. By the way, I don't think this will have any parameters. Let's get to that, and we can access the repository as we have a suspend function inside our repository. We need to access that suspend function inside coroutine. So to launch the coroutine inside ViewModel, we have just like a global scope, we have ViewModel scope. So ViewModel scope dot launch, and inside this we can access this result repository dot get result function, and here we can pass your name and partner name. And by the way, we'll need parameters here, so let's just write your name of type string and partner name of type string, and here we can pass these two parameters. Okay, so now we need to pass this result of this get result function so to this result live data. So what we can do, just to make it easier to read, I'm just going to take another variable of and I'm going to name it response. So we'll take the result in this variable, and then we'll take this result live data dot post value, and we'll pass this response in that. So that's it. We don't need to do anything else here. From our UI, we'll access this result live data to get the result, and we'll use this get result function to make an API call, right? So that's it, but we cannot access this result view model directly inside our UI class, that is input fragment and output fragment, result fragment, which is so we need one more class which will be a view model provider factory. So let's create that inside in this video inside this package. So I'm just gonna create this is by the way a last portion of this video, and we'll make an API call, final API call in the next video. So let's just get done with this. So I'm just gonna name this class view model provider factory. By the way, I'm just as I haven't covered dependency injection, that's why I'm using this provider factory method. Otherwise, from the next series onwards, I'm just going to be covering dependency injection with Hilt. So from the next video series onwards, we'll not use this method to create a view model provider factory. Instead, we'll use dependency injection, which will make a lot easier this task a lot easier. So for now, as we haven't covered on this channel anything about the dependency injection, let's just do it this way. So let's create this class, ViewModel Provider Factory, and this will also have a repository in the constructor. So result repository, and this class will inherit from ViewModel Provider dot factory, and here we press Ctrl I and call this method, override this function which is create. And here, as you can see, the return type is T, which is what I can say, a generic return type. It can be anything. So that's what the meaning of T is. So we're just gonna return result view model, and we'll pass result repository there like this, and we'll return this as T, which is a generic return type. So that's it. We don't need to do anything else here. So I think that's it for this video, and in the next video we'll complete this series, and we'll call the final API. I'm sorry, we'll call the API call finally. That's it for this video. And if you like this video, please give a like and subscribe to the channel, and please press the bell icon so whenever I post a new video, you get the notification of that. So I'll see you guys in the next video.